All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. We missed the top of thy first inning, but a quick one, two, three for Hernandez. A fly out to center from Chaewon Jun. A line out to the second base from Kim Min Hyuk, and then Anhyun
Thank
Min
you for the
fouled
recommendation,
out.
Yagupan Chris.
Thank you, Chris. KT is sour out on the mound. He did not actually pitch well against Hanwha earlier this year, a 5.45 ERA on the season in his one start against Hanwha. So, how will he pitch against Hanwha? Well, obviously, that is to be determined. Che and Ho will lead things off for Hanwha in the bottom of the first. A absolute fantastic two games so far since returning back to the first team. Obviously, Hanwha, they struggle when they don't have a leadoff hitter. That's a lot of what a lot of it boils down to. Is that misses inside ball one. So one home run. That was a two-run shot that put them up 2-0 in Sunday's game. The 1-0 is popped up. Catcher underneath it, but it will be a souvenir behind home plate. 1-1. Very important for An Hyun-min to have that eye black on because he's the DH. Oh, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Both Kiwi and Stefan at the game today. As the 1-1 is going to be grounded to foul. 1-2. 4:55 on this in the month of June. Again, that's all in the last couple last weekend. The 1-2 pitch is going to be slapped in another hit to lead off the game for Che and Ho. He is leading off games with hits. That's all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off each game with a hits, putting pressure on the other team right away. Both Saturday and Sunday's game. All right, Peraza steps in, the big 3-run shot in Sunday's game. After the big error. Pitcher sets up down by middle. Misses way down and in. 2-0. So the last two games, counting and counting today, Che and O getting hits early in the game. Singled in the first game or in Sunday's game, but didn't come around. The 2-0 misses inside, and it's 3-0. I mean, he has good times and bad times, I guess. He did not pitch well against Hanwha in his one start against them, though. That's a get me over 150 fastball down the middle, 3-1. He's actually a guy that I could see being released soon. That's Mrs. Low, ball 4. Runners on first and second already. One of the worst managers in the league facing one of the worst managers in the league. How can the managers insert themselves into today's game? That is the really the only question of the day. Besides why my chair keeps falling. All right, Moonyon Bin steps in. He has not been doing well lately. Averages dropped down to 282. Oh, but when they miss that far inside, it doesn't matter. They're going to already go out to have a mound visit. Again, a big thing to think about right now. Sauer is a bigger guy. Oftentimes during these summer months, the bigger guys tend to struggle. Just because of the heat and the humidity. They often struggle, especially like right now. He's been out there for a while. If KT is to go 1, 2, 3 quickly and he's got to come right back out, it is a bad news for that pitcher. Hernandez has had time to recover, kind of not necessarily cool down, but not be dripping in sweats. The 1-0 pitch to Moonyon Bin just catches the inside corner, 1-1. Hitting a 300 with runners on first and second. Surprisingly, not bunting here. As the 1-1 bounces into the dirt. Suddenly, Hanwha's manager has decided that to runners on first and second, they don't need to bunt. Probably one of the first times all season. Here we go. The 2-1 pitch. Still have the old uniforms up. That's another ball up high, 3-1. The bullpens are all rested, so if for some reason Sauer isn't able to get it together here, they, obviously that is not good for your bullpen, but he walks the bases loaded. Walking the bases loaded. Bases loaded, nobody out for Kongbei Ko. Dangerous territory here early. And he fouls it straight into the catcher's mask. 0-1. Hanwha now at a 77.1% chance of winning. Here comes the 0-1 pill. Time is called by Kongbei Ko. 5 for 10 with the bases loaded and no grand slams yet. Thank you. Yeah, it is starting to get a little warm out whenever I'm going to walk. All right, the 0-1, a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
Thank you for the recommendation, Donoff 2000.
Thank you, Donoff. Figure I got another 2.5 years before they send me any sort of contact. And the 0-2 is fouled away. Not a good looking swing there, but got a piece of it. All right, 0-2 count now. Sets up. Almost hits him. Samsung's already up 1-0 against NC. Sorry, 3-0. All right, here we go. The 1-2 count. Kongbeko, bases loaded and nobody out. A massive RBI guy up at the plate. Small fences in Dejan. And that is going to be slapped right to the right fielder. He's going to come up throwing. Cheyenne-O is going to come on home, and Peraza tags up and heads over to third, and Kongbeko comes up with the RBI sacrifice, and Hanwha up early, 1-0. Oh, Peraza moves to third base, tags up there, moves over to third, brings up Noshiwan. The question is did they keep Moon Bin over at first? They did. Oh, once again, big first inning for Hanwha on the ropes. Noshiwan steps in now. 268 on the season, 15 home runs. That is way up and in, and 1-0, 20 pitches already for Sauer here. And KT is going to have to definitely get a few more pitches than the 7 that they saw in the first inning. All right, here we go. The 1-0 pitch now. This is up high, 2-0. Continuing to struggle with command here. Walked Peraza to move Cheyenne-O over to first. Walked Moon Bin to move Cheyenne-O over to third base. The 2-0 pitch fouls it away. 2-1. Five home runs last week. 1043 slugging. Yeah, now the 2-1 pitch sets up right down the middle, and he pops him up. Shortstop in the dirt, under it, makes the play. It 2 away. Can he get out of this inning without any more damage? Getting out, bases loaded, nobody outs with only 0 outs, only giving up 1 run would be a huge victory for Sauer. 23 pitches is going to be the issue, though, as Ha-In-Saw steps in. Small change as Ha-In-Saw's up into the 6th spots and Kim Tae-yeon down into the 7th. That's just misses outside, 1-0. Hitting 625 with runners on first and third. That's what you call pretty good in this situation. Oh no, that one does catch the outside corner. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch sets up right down the middle. This is away again. 2-1. They are not starting anywhere near the strike zone, so these guys, these pitchers or these hitters are giving up on the pitch before it even gets halfway there. No tunneling whatsoever from Sauer today. Is the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be a single right back up the middle. Moon Bin's going to go first to third. And Ha In Saw comes up with an RBI single. Again, still got runners on first and third. Raza comes home. Moon Bin heads on over to a third. And Kim Tae-yeon will come up to bat to trying to put another number up on the board for Hanwha. Hernandez is a pitcher that does not go deep into games. Obviously, 7 pitches in the first inning, it will help him do that, but usually has a couple high pitch count innings. 298 on this season for Kim Tae-yeon. Again, way outside. One-0 pitch now. This is way up and in. Misses outside, misses up and in. Again, really not pitching well at all. Throwing more balls than strikes. What's up, yo? What's up, crash outs? The 2-0 is going to be into the gap, and that is going to one hop into the wall. One run is going to come in. Moon Bin easily comes in, and Ha In Saw is going to be held up as Kim Tae-yeon adds that other number. Still,
Thank you for the recommendation,
third,
Friendly Jew.
Third. The way it's looking, I don't know how it doesn't. Sauer's not going to make it out of the 4th inning the way it's going so far. Brings up the number 8 hitter. What do you mean where I've been at? Same place I'm always at. My apartment. Yo Yoon looks at just strike one. All right, to the 0-1 pitch. That is going to turn on, and that is going to drop down. Is it going to get 1 or 2 down? Ha In Saw comes on in, and then Kim Tae-yeon is also going to come in, and Lee Do-yoon with a 2 RBI single, and this game is going to be over in the 1st inning. SAR's 5.85 ERA against Hanwha is about to be double digits. Lee Do-yoon allowing him to bat all the way around. And Chaewon Jun now down on the ground. Looks like just a cramp. All right, to see you. And KT's lineup and defense just got a lot worse. The former Hanwha Eagle, John Jin Hyuk, will go out. Yeah, at this point, not good day for KT. Grabbing his hip. Jaewon Jun was just added to the All-Star roster. So John Jin Hyuk moves in to the outfield. Jaewon Jun leading the league in batting average. That is a big hole now. He's not a good defender either. Shimu Jun steps in. Hanwha 93% chance of a victory already today. As that is a fouled away. Sauer now at 33 pitches. Have to imagine that Sauer is close to being on the chopping block. This is again the time of the year that teams start looking elsewhere for guys that aren't in the top of the league. So that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. 0-2. Sauer ERA under 4 in his last 8 game or his last month, but the 0-2 pitch now. The Dirts gets away. Ito Yoon is going to slide into second base. A single scores another run. Hanwha Eagles. All right, the 1-2 pitch now. That's going to be a ground ball. Third baseman, a great stop, gets up, throws the first, and the 5-3 put out ends the inning, but not before Hanwha puts up 5. I'll be back in just a sec. I got to change some stuff. I'm back. I had to adjust my chair. It kept falling down. Here we go. The top of the inning. Hilliard greets him as that is going to be fouled away, though. 0-2. "19 home runs, third in the league, tied for third in the league." Yeah, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
KT Wiz 승리를 위해
Uh, Depend if you're talking about Korean player or if you're talking about overall player. As the 1-2 is turned on, but it will be foul. He checks the bat to see if it's broken. Guess it's not. I mean, most people would say the best Korean player in the league is Kim Do-young. It's kind of between that misses outside. I would say it's between Austin Dean, An Hyun-min, and Kim Do-young as are the best player in the league. The 2-2 pitch fouled away again. Much needed here as he threw 7 pitches in the first inning. Hilliard about to see pitch number 7 of the first at-bat. The importance of stretching out innings in this Korean heat is not stated enough. The 2-2 pitch pops him up. The shortstop. And that'll be a pop fly to the shortstop right behind the third baseman. The An Hyun-min plays for KT. He's DHing today. He's been dealing with a hamstring injury. And then Kim Do-young is plays third base for Kia. And then obviously, I think most people know that Austin Dean plays. All right, to Kim Hyun-soo steps in, and that's in there for a strike. It's the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it away, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, that's going to get into left field, but a great sliding stop by Che-in-oh. A fantastic sliding stop by Che-in-oh keeps it hitless on the day. Thought it was going to get down, but can't do much with it, and they're making plays like that on defense. Brings up a Kim Sang-soo. And the 0-1 pitch up high, 1-1. 19 pitches now for Hernandez. That's going to be a ground ball. Lee Do-yoon bobbles it, but regathers himself and throws the first. That'll be 3 up, 3 down once again. Hanwha up big early. Yeah, he did. The Cards and Marlins, I believe. I feel like if they would have the hitter would have actually given some effort, he probably could have at least made it close. I don't know if he beats it out, but zero effort for him on the bases. All right, so time to do some math. So top of the lineup will be coming up for Hanwha with a 5-0 lead early. Elsewhere around the league, I know Samsung was up a 3-0. Nope, never mind. They are down 4-3. NC puts up 4 as the rain is starting to come down. Kia's up 1-0. That same player we were just talking about just hit a solo shot. It's a Cheyenne Ho. Sour 36 pitches in that first inning. He needs a not even a 1-2-3 inning. He needs a 3-pitch inning. Cheyenne Ho. First pitch misses outside, a 1-0. Chano slices that one, and it's just drops foul. 1-1. A 1-1 pitch. Slow grounder to the second baseman. Throws over to first. No one away. Raza steps in, walked and scored a run in his first at bats. That's misses up and out of the zone. 1-0. Misses up. 2-0. There we go. Finally a strike in there. And the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball ripped, but foul. 2-2. All right, here we go. The 2-2 pitch now. Sets up right down the middle, and it's fouled off of Hansen takes elbow. As he was reaching for it. Right above the elbow. That does not feel good. Yeah, all right. So we'll do this 2-2 pitch once again. And just misses the 3-2 first full count of the day, surprisingly. Man, a swing and a miss at ball four. First strikeout of the day for either team. Two away now brings up the number 3 hitter, Moonyan Min. Moonyan Bin looks at a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. And the 0-1 is going to be lifted, and that is going to drop down and 2-hop, 3-hop into the wall, and Moonyan Bin is going to be on base with a 2-out double. Second time he's been on base today. One, two, three, a 4-hopper into the wall. All right, so Kong Bako steps in now. He had the sacrifice fly that put them ahead 1-0 before the bottom of the lineup unloaded on Sauer. That's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. See if his Sauer just struggles in the first inning or what his deal is. So that is lifted up. Left fielder going at the warning track, and goodbye baseball. Might be time to take out your guy. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Homers equal cards. We got a pack here. Ooh, this feels like a good pack, ladies and gentlemen. It feels like a good, solid pack right here. 50 pitches now for Sauer. I would have to imagine that he is done for the day after this inning. No Shiwan steps in. All right. Starting off with a Chae-Min Suk, having a fantastic year for Doosan. Lee Ju-hyung not playing very much. And we've got Jung Hyun Soo, Lotte Giants. Alphabet card is No Shiwan, a swing and a miss there, 0-2. Popped up to the shortstop in his last at-bats. And the 0-2 pitch misses outside, 1-2. 53 pitches for Sauer. Keeps getting 2 outs and then just giving it up. 1-2. Lifted up, right fielder makes his way to the left, and that will be a 3 away. But once again, 2 outs and more runs as we'll go to the third inning. It's 7-0. Do they leave Sauer out there? Again, first inning, leadoff single, then two walks, loads the bases with nobody out. Sacrifice fly from Kong Bae Ko makes it 1-0. A pop up from No Shiwan makes it two outs. But a single, a double, two RBI single puts 4 runs on with 2 outs. Then you get the first two batters, and then you give up a double and then a 2-run shot. So 6 runs with 2 outs so far. And Q, already up 3-0 also. Man, there is offense galore today. All the away teams are losing. KT's down 7-0. LG's down 3-0. Lotte's down 1-0. SSG's down 1-0. And NC's down, or Samsung's down 4-3. Hog Young Min will lead off here in the top of the third inning. Coming up to bat for the first time today. That's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. It's going to be an easy ground out to the shortstop, 1 away. Unsung take his steps in now. All right, Hansen take looks at a strike right down the middle. Hansen take. 1 misses inside. 1-1. Hitting at 91 against Hanwha in his 5 games. He does have a hit. He 1 for 11 for those of you scoring at home. This is inside at 2-1. As far as Hernandez, again, he doesn't go deep into games, but maybe this is the game that he does. 20 pitches through the first 2 innings. A 2-1 is a foul away at 2-2. Yeah, usually about the 5th inning, he starts running into a lot of issues. The 2-2 is gonna be into right field. Peraza will cut it off. Hansung take, and now on base. First base runner of the day. Oh, Folds, they didn't even show up. Right, to Guangdong Jin steps in now. And that misses up high. I mean, Hanwha's Hanwha has scored 6 runs with the 2 outs. 6 of their 7 runs have been with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch. Fouls it away. 1-1. 182 in his last 5 games. One pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. KT Wiz on time. This is low at 2-2. Yeah, of course, I have Tolhurst on the mound for me in fantasy.
KT 권동진 않다 KT 권동진 않다 안타를 날려라 KT Wiz 권동진 않다 KT
That's a runs the count full, first full count of the day for KT.
날려버려 권동진 권동진
3-2 as sets up down the middle. Fouls it away. Stays 3-2. KT
권동진 않다
KT
권동진 않다 안타를 날려라 KT Wiz
And the 3-2 pitch fouls it off again.
권동진 않다 KT 권동진 않다 날려버려 권동진 권동진
Another 3-2 is lifted up. A left fielder ranging over makes the catch. And 2 away will flip the lineup back up to the top, but it's John Jin Hyuk, not Chaewon or Chaewon Wan. Chaewon Jun. First hit pitch is fouled up, giving the Hanwha fans a souvenir.
오 장진형 오 장진형 안타를 날려라
That's catches at the bottom of the zone. 0-2.
안타 오 장진형 오 장진형 안타를 날려라 KT Wiz 승리를 위해 안타 장진형
Way outside. Rain is starting to come down hard. You know how the KBO is, though. They will let them play. They just care about finishing the game. The 1-2 misses it down, and it's 2-2.
오 장진형 오 장진형 안타를 날려라 KT Wiz 승리를 위해 안타 오
The 2-2 pitch pops it up. Second baseman. Nope. The first baseman will take it. That will be 3 away. They finally get a base runner, but 0 for 2 after that, and we'll go to the bottom of the third. 7 nothing. Check the weather down in Daejeon. It's just one small patch. So definitely aren't gonna cancel it. They're just gonna play through, it seems like. But this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, Sunday's games most likely around the league are gonna be canceled. Could be others. All right, so those of you watching on Soup, you can kind of see the rain coming down. The umbrellas are out. Again, it isn't something that is going to end up causing the game to be stopped. Ha and Saul will lead things off in the bottom of the inning. 54 pitches for Sauer, still out there, surprisingly. Bounces that into the dirt, so 1-0. So, that is deep behind the bag. Hog Young Min throws it away. That'll be an infield single. Attempted to throw him out. Better throw gets him. But in the rain, he just misses it. Kim Yun-soo cannot make the play over at first at all. Leadoff base runner once again. And so over at first, Kim Tae-yeon will step in. This is up high. Kim Tae-yeon, RBI double and a run scored. That's going to be a ground ball, but it's foul. 1-1. And the 1-1 misses way outside at 2-1. All right, here we go. The 2-1 pitch. Gonna be a ground ball. Shortstop throws to the second baseman, then to first, and that'll be a 6-4-3 double play. Oh, here's the spot, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the 2 outs. Asar, again, at 2 outs in the first inning, gave up 4 runs. 2 outs in the second inning, gave up 2 more. 6 of Hanwha's 7 runs, and it is pouring down rain right now. As that is fouled away from Ito Yoon. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs for Ito Yoon.
힘차게 날려라 승리를 위하여 하나의 이도유 힘차게 날려라 이도유 하나의 이도유
That's in there for a strike, 0-2.
승리를 위하여 하나의 이도유 힘차게 날려라 이도유
0-2. He's lifted a center fielder going back underneath it, and that'll be a 3 away. You can see on Hilliard's face, he's like, why are we playing this? You have to think that they really, I mean, I'm looking at the weather reports of the weather, and it doesn't look like it's going to last long. All right. Elsewhere around the league, as Samsung has tied it up, they're at 4-4. Other than that, no away team has actually scored a run today. Yep, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are in a rain delay. So it'll be a bit of a delay. It's again, it shouldn't last too long. I'll show you guys the weather reports. So right here is Dejan. Try to block it off. Right here is Dejan. So maybe a 30-45 minutes. And they should be back. They are bringing the tarp out. I'll let you guys, those of you guys watching in SOOP, I will let you guys watch or continue to watch. So they are getting the tarp out. They've got the pitching mound and home plates covered. They're putting the tarp out there now. So I'll take a little bit of a break, guys. I'll be back in just a few. Actually, I'm going to put up a different screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to check on this Doosan Lotte game instead. So give me a second to make a few changes. Down. 2-2 count now. Doosan is up 1-0. And that is going to be ripped, but it's a foul. And I've got to get rid of a bunch of stuff. There we go. So give me just one second. We got a runner on first. 2 outs. The 2-2 Kent. All right, the 2-2 counter. That is a slapped foul, and it stays 2-2. And we will do this game. Kiwi and Stefan are both at the game, so I'm not too worried. They're going to let me know whenever the game starts back up. So no need to worry. No need to worry at all. It's a slapped foul again from Pak Chan-ho. Just battling. Let's swing, fouls it away. And that's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman will pick it up, steps on the bag, and that will be 3 away. Again, this game in a rain delay, the Hanwha game. I will keep you guys updated. The other games, I was going to switch to the Kia game, but Kia just put 5 runs up in the bottom of the 3rd inning to take the 6-0 lead against SSG. Kiyo's up 4-0 against LG. LG with 1 hit on the day. They do also have a walk though. And then this game here, 1-0. So this is the closest game that we have going on, a 5th inning. So, well, I guess again, the Samsung NC game, but NC's got the bases loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. But the problem is, again, Samsung doesn't have any music, so kind of makes the stream boring whenever you guys, especially those of you guys watching. What's up, my old face? Just in time to watch other teams play. Da 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 da. All right, we're back, kind of ish, sort of ish, maybe ish. All right, Jung Joon Jae is first pitch is drops into left field, and that is going to put him on base with a leadoff single. I don't know where he is in the lineup, so. Looks like he is in the 7 spot in the lineup. All right, so Nasung Yup and way down into the bottom of the lineup, down into the 8 spots. All right. The 0-2 pitch now. Runner on first is right down the middle. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why I dropped him off my fantasy team.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, LA teams. Just so you know, LA teams, this is not the Hanwha and KT game. It is currently in a rain delay, so I've switched over to Lotte and Doosan as they are the closest possible game. All right, that brings up a Pak Ganu, not the Pak Ganu of the old, as he's going to steal a bag. Oh, they get him right on the foot. That'll be it for him. That's a 2 away now. Pak Ganu. Yang E.G. with a great throw. Oh, why is he looking back so much? That is going to drop down in left field, and that's going to be a big caught stealing now as Pak Ganu is going to be back on first base. Once again, they've got a runner on first. No problem. Key is up
Thank you
6
for
to
the
nothing.
recommendation, Mary Kate.
골뱅이 MARI-KATOLSEN4706 슈퍼채티드 17.62달러. 땡스 포 투데이즈 피골린 엄지.
I hope you guys got to hear that. Thank you, Mary Kate. That was, I think that felt like the easiest one, as that's going to be another single through the right side. And suddenly they've got runners on first and second with 2 outs. That double, that's a caught stealing, is really showing up now. All right, stepping up now, No Gene Yuck. All right, top of the 5th inning. Number 2 hitter, No Gene Yuck, up to bat, 0 for 2 on the day. Couple flyouts. And the first pitch is lifted up. Center fielder going back is underneath it, though. And that will be 3 away. We will go to the bottom of the 5th. So again, Hanwha and the game between Hanwha and KT is in a rain delay. I have 2 friends that are at the game, and they said they were going to message me whenever the tarp comes out. Key is already up as 7-0 against SSG. That game is just brutal. Bottom of the fourth inning, they added another run so far. Kim Gun-u recently added to the All-Star game. I don't know what the heck the coaches were partaking in when they made that decision. The guy is just not pitched well. 5.63 ERA on the season, and he's an all-star, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at his last few games, tell me why this guy is an all-star. So his last game against KT, I pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, 4 of them earned. Then the game before that against Lotte, gave 6 innings, 2 runs. Game before that against LG, he gave up 9 runs in 3 1/3. Gave up 3 runs in 5, and then against Hanwha, he gave up 7 runs in 2 1/3. He has a 10.45 ERA in his last month and an ERA of 6 on the season, but the coaches picked him. Probably something about he loves bunts or something. I don't know. All right, the bottom of the order, Pak Jun. Yeah, and I don't have any of this stuff set up, guys. So Park Ji-hoon steps in. Oh, and got his music. There it is. That's into the dirt. It's 2-1. NC is taking the lead against the Samsung once again. The 2-1 is fouled away. It's 2-2. If I can get this lineup all filtered. Yeah, another 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a single into center field, and they've got a leadoff hitter on base. Yu Chan steps in now. And luckily for us, we got to see a run around first, nobody out, bunt. Almost popped it up to the catcher. Getting the real treat here on this extra game. Really treating us fantastic, not good bunts. And let's try it again. Pitch drops it foul. 0-2. Congratulations. You failed at your one job as a number 9 hitter. Your one job that you're supposed to do as a number 9 hitter, you have failed. Da, 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 da. The 0-2 pitch just sets up on the outside. Misses outside. 1-2. One, two, slides in. All right, it's the 1-2 pitch once again. Inside out swing, but it'll go out of the play, and it's a stays 1-2.
찬란하게 빛날 최강 부산 이유찬 힘차게 날아올라라 최강 부산 이유찬 찬란하게 빛날 최강 부산 이유찬 힘차게 날아올라라 최강 부산
Checks over on the runner, but he is back in there. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so 1-2 pitch now with 69 pitches for Pak Seung, and that is a fouled into the dirt. Umpire will throw it back. Guess I can probably throw this stuff up there.
찬란하게 빛날 최강 부산 이유찬 힘차게 날아올라라 최강 부산 이유찬 찬란하게 빛날 최강
Number 1-2 catches I'm looking on the outside for outs in number 1. Couldn't get the bunt down and couldn't get him over by hitting it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there is a 60-year-old man looking for 160 centimeters, 58 kilograms. That is into the dirt. Jung Soo Bin watches it as he jumps out of the way. 1-1. 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs on the day. 265 so far on the season. Must be Jung Soo Bin or something. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Everybody's got Soo Bin. There's the 1-1. This sets up right down the middle. And that's going to be a ground ball right to the shortstop. He'll take it himself, throws to first, and that'll be the end of this. We'll take a bit of a break, but Park Ji-hoon got hit in the head by Dunmin Jae, or is able to get up. Might have taken a knee to the head on the slide or something, but that'll give us a little bit of a break. but we're back here. Sort of, yes and no, but maybe so. Still raining pretty hard in the old Dirty D. Going to be staying with you guys here for this one until, again, the other game is finished. Reyes will lead things off. I have no idea. I haven't really paid attention to that game at all. Again, Kium's bullpen is bad. That is a foul away, 1-1. 4 runs though, man. Reyes lifts that one. The left fielder will get under it, so makes the catch. And 1 away. Where are they at? Top of the 6th. How many pitches is Anu Jin thrown? 88 pitches. He's probably just going to go through 6. It is Monday, so they've got a well-rested bullpen. I think they could. Again, it's so tricky. That is a foul into the umpire. It's 0-1. Andong Hee. I do not. I don't gamble at all. The 0-1 pitch misses down and away, 1-1. Again, I am just doing the Doosan Lotte game right now because the Hanwha and KT game is in a rain delay. So the 1-1 is swing and a miss, so 1-2. When they take the tarp off, we will head back to that game as I'll have to reset everything up for them. All right, here we go. The 1-2 pitch to Han Dong-hee misses way outside at 2-2. The 2-2 is ripped past the third baseman and not able to make the play. Han Dong-hee is going to find himself on first base. Yeah, and this is what I talked about just, I think, last week in my daily walks was the third base. The play from the third baseman. Again, that should be a play that a third baseman makes. But in the KBO, they cannot make that play. That brings up the number 5 hitter. I don't even know who the number 5 hitter is. Yoon Dong-hee in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. 81 pitches now for Chae Min-suk. Top 5 pitcher in the league this year. We did see him in Jamshil against Kium a couple weeks ago. I've been working on editing that video. It's a slow, painful process. Ooh, SSG just put 2 runs on at the top of the 5th, back-to-back homers. 3 back-to-back homers. Chae Jung with a 2-run shot, and then Kim Jae-won with another shot behind him. Oh, still the 0-2 count to Yoon Dong-hee. Number 5 hitter, 1 for 2 on the day. That's in there for a strike, and he gets them looking for outs number 2. Beautiful pitch, freezes them up at the top of the zone. That's something that a lot of them have been swinging at. Yeah, maybe next year, girl. It brings up a Go Sun Min, moved out of the number 2 spot in the lineup, moved down to the 6 spots. So that is into the dirt. So 1-0. Go Sun Min, This is inside a 2-0. Yes, Mary Kate. Your favorite is the 2-0, a check swing. That's going to be a tough play. The shortstop grabs it, flips to the second baseman, then to first for out number 4. Apparently, they forgot there's already 2 outs. That'll be the end of the inning. We will again take ourselves a little break. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Mary Kate, do you ever actually watch Soup besides my streams? Yeah, the Umps Glasses channel and his Rec Specs. I used to play with Rec Specs. In college, I played basketball with some Rec Specs. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I actually started streaming because of everybody complaining about the ESPN broadcast during the pandemic. All right, Pak Seung, just 74 pitches. He is back out there. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Big swing and a miss there from Yoosung Min, the I believe number 2 hitter. Again, guys, I do not have this game prepped. This is not the game I'm supposed to be streaming. It's just the game I'm streaming while the Hanwha and KT game is in a rain delay. So the 0-2 was swing and a miss, and that'll be 3 away. It might have tipped it into the glove, but the catcher was able to hold on to it. 7th strikeout of the day for Pak Seung. And that brings up the number 3 hitter. So did you if it was on TSN, did you have different announcers then? I can't imagine you would have different announcers. I figured you would have the same ESPN announcers. So 1-0 is going to be a liner over the shortstop's head, and that puts another runner on base with 1 out. Park Jun Soon having a fantastic season. Twins, are they still losing 4? I saw they had 1 hit. Do they still only have 1 hit? Yeah, ESPN might be trying to stream the KBO next year again after the lockouts. As Yang EG steps in. Over 2 on the day. One and one. Yeah. The 1-1 pitch misses outside at 2 and 1. Hey, those of you guys watching in on Soup, I think there's 20 of you right now. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That is called an up or recommendation over on Soup. It's extremely important. It's what puts my stream out onto the main page. As the 2-1 pitch sets up down at the knees, lays off of it, so moves the count to 3 and 1. Yang EG 0 for 2 on the day. If you're over on YouTube, always can hit the thumbs up button. That's a like. Not as important over on YouTube, but it still makes me feel good whenever I check the stats later on after the game. The 3-1 pitch. That is a foul away. Runs the count full. I don't know how many full counts that is. But if you're over on Soup and you want to follow me, next to my channel name is a little star. If you click that, that is how you follow me. It's called a loyal viewer. Obviously, over on YouTube, you can just subscribe. All right, here's the 3-2 pitch to Yang EG. Yang EG crew. What's up, my face? As the 3-1 is slapped foul. All 4 instead.
Thank you for the recommendation, Mayu Face.
My face. Doubling up, I see. Looking running on an hour now of delay, as that is going to be a slow ground ball, and that's going to scoot through. Runner's going to go first to third as Yang EG comes up with the infield single.
Thank you for the recommendation, Easily Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie. Runners now on first and third with just 1 out. Brings up the number 5 hitter. Pulled hard, shifted all the way over right at the bag. He got it through the right side. Now runners on first and third. Kim Min Sok steps
Thank you for the recommendation, Skelter 971.
Thank you, Skelter. There, a mound visit here to talk to Pak Seung. 10, looks like 64 strikes, 22, let's see, 14 pitches, 19 pitches, 11, 16, 14, and 12 here in the 6th inning for 86 total. Yeah, and those of you guys on the YouTube, you can't really see anything, so I'm trying to let you guys know what's happening in the game. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, so Kim Min Sok will step in. Former Lotte Gigante himself. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Kim Min Sok came over. Kim Min Sok came to Doosan whenever Junmin Jae, the shortstop for Lotte, went over to Doosan. So both of them have benefited from that trade this year. It was 2 years ago, I believe, that they made the trade. Is the 0-1 pitch. Misses low. 1-1. A 1-1 pitch now. That's right back up the middle, and that is gonna score a run. Yeah, it was 7-3, right? And now 9-3. Right, Anjay Suck steps in, 0 for 2 on the day, fouls his first pitch off. Kiwi and Stefan are at the KT and Hanwha game. They have not messaged me back saying anything about the tarp. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing to look down. They said he go on around. 0-2. 91 pitches now for Pak Seun. Plenty of speed over at first, not so much at second. The catcher's legs and old man legs combined, not very fast. 0-2 pitch now. This is way outside, 1-2. It looks like the rain is just sticking on top of Dejan. It is not moving away. I have to feel like they are going to end up calling the game. That catches them looking, and out's number 2. There you go, Mary Kate's. Trying to find the actual stadium. Pak Chano steps in, 1 for 2 on the day. That is outside, 1-0. But 2 away, runners on first and second for Pak Chano, the big off-season signing for Doosan. This is outside, it's 2-0. A 2-0 in there for a strike. "96 pitches for a Pak Seun. 2-1 count now to Pak Chano. Fouls that away. And 2-2. Into the dirt, runs the count full. And that is turned on, lifted, bat flipped, and gone. Goodbye, baseball. Kept him in a little too long, and that, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite time. We've got some baseball cards to open. All right. Big shots from Park Chan-ho. I have to imagine that they're going to take him out now. As we do that, to Lee Byung-hyun, the reliever for Doosan. And Go Myung-jun, now playing third base, was playing first earlier before the injury this season. And the last one, Kim Tae-hyung, actually had a really good start for Kia on Sunday, I believe. Yeah, absolutely. I knew it. Yeah. Skelter, are you in Korea? I thought you were in, I thought you said you were Canadian, so I assumed that you lived in Canada. But again, I believe.
Thank you for the recommendation, Kung Fu Carl.
All right, so we do have a pitching change here. A little bit of a break in the action. Oh, again, the Hanwha game. I'm doing the Kia game tomorrow, Steve, so I didn't want to do it today. Where is... I'm trying to navigate and there it is. So those of you guys wanting the Hanwha game, so right there, right where my finger is where the stadium is. So all of the main rain went past already, but there's a bunch more that is coming through. See if I can do this. Again, I'm trying to do this backwards. So I think that, again, sorry, I'm looking at one screen, but I'm having to do everything backwards. This big patch of rain is probably going to come through and get them. Oh, here, Skelter, I'll show you. Looks like we're back. Looks like we missed the pitch, actually, so it's 0-2 now. Number 8 hitter, Park Ji-hoon, Kim Kong-hyun. So, there you go. You want some more, Skelter? And that's going to be a ground ball, shortstop behind the bag. Or I got a couple more here. Or this was the one I'm working on. I've got 15 boxes of KBO cards. You need it to be suspended. Mary Kate needs it to be suspended too, I think, right? Yeah. So I've already opened. So like if we look at some of the cards, so here's the carbon ones I opened. These are the ones I opened a couple years ago. So here's like the Shinsu Chu or Chu Shinsu, the game worn uniform. That is one of the top collector's cards there. Here's a pretty sweet Pak Seung card there. So pretty actually these packs are pretty sweet. Usually have autographs or game worn uniforms. Thought that had a autograph card in here. Here's another pretty sweet Chushin Su card. I don't think it'll do it justice here. That was all in the same pack. The cheerleaders would too, because they don't get to keep their uniform. All right, so we're back.
Thank you for the recommendation, John Bob to 5T.
Thank you, John Bob. Eong Chan out on the mound. We've got the top of the seventh inning here. Again, I apologize. I don't have a lot of extra stuff going on for this because I'm actually streaming a different game. But we're in a rain delay. Junmin J steps in 1 for 2 on the day. That's going to be a rollover. The third baseman picks it up, quickly throws, and 1 away. Top of the seventh, the Eong Chan. I imagine it go Eong Chan, Kim Tae Hyun, and their closer Eong Ha. Nasung Yup looks to just strike one. Beiji Wan. It's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. I think the other uniform card I got was Pak Dong Wan, the catcher for LG. All right, 0-2 pitch. Catches him looking on the inside. Nasun, yep, that is why I dropped you from my fantasy team. 2 away now. We are still in a rain delay. Again, the rain delay started at 7:30. 1-0 counts now. Pakanu, a 2 for 2 on the day. Fouled away. Mary Kate, do they also have futures, KBO futures, which is like their minor league betting? Because they play during the day. I have a lot of Song Sung Moon KBO cards. So this pack was from 2024. So Kim Hae Sung would have still been here. Yeah, he's actually right here on the cover. The 1-2 pitch fouls it away. It stays 1-2. See if I have any. As a guac bean, a lot of people saying he's going to be going. Just MLB and KBO. The 1-2 swing and a miss. I'll throw down. Up here you go, Skelter. There's a go to my rain delay thing. Here's your Kim A Sung card. Oh, here's a No Shiwan auto, and I can't get it to focus very well. Oh, here's a sweet card. Forgot about this guy. He just got just retired because he got into a car wreck when he was drunk. No, they don't, which sucks. All right, guys, I will be right back. Give me just a few minutes. All right, so we're back again, bottom of the 7th inning here. Again, I'm not naturally streaming this one. Top of the lineup, Jung Soo Bin steps in now. I have to imagine that both starters for the game I would normally be doing are going to be done. 0-1 pitch to Jung Soo Bin. Misses down and in, 1-1. Yeah, the teams years ago, the teams used to do put out their own cards, and I don't know if the players were in the cards or not. I've never been a big card guy. I obviously it was when I was little, as that's a ground ball. First baseman will step on the bag for outs number 2. I was never a big KBO guy, KBO card guy. Obviously, for those of you that don't know, I've lived in Korea for over 12 years now. I used to be a season ticket holder for the Hanwha Eagles. But yeah, I was more of I was going for the games. I didn't get into buying all the extra stuff. It's Yusung Min. I have these for the stream, honestly. I have probably 25 boxes. Here's another pack from last year that's unopened. Yeah, I don't collect cards. I just give them I just open them for some entertainment, for a little bit of extra entertainment. I used to actually open them during rain delays. That's going to be a ground ball, but it's a foul, and the ball boy does not play that well. He's probably going to start tomorrow for one of these other teams. Yeah. Yeah, so I used to just open them during rain delays. I would just start opening a pack during rain delays. And then I was like, oh, why not open a pack whenever somebody hits a home run? So I started opening packs when people hit home runs. And then there was games where I was open 6, 7 packs per game, because that's going to be a ground ball right at the second baseman. Throws over to first, and that will be outs number 3. Going to the 8th inning in this game. Still waiting for the 4th inning in the other. Hanwha and KT waiting for the top of the 3rd inning. Or sorry, top of the 4th inning. I really have to feel like they're going to just cancel or close out that game. Elsewhere around the league, what do we got? What do we got? NC's up 7-5 against Samsung. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning. That not moving quickly at all either. Yeah, I've heard that the KBO, the dubbed voices, is pretty rough. Looks like Kia just added another run. They're up a 10-3. Doosan here 5-0. Kium's up 5-0 against LG. They have 1 hit and 5 walks. Trollers 5 1/3 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. Anu Jin for Kium, 5 2/3. Let's So Stefan says it looks like they're getting ready to take the tarp off. We're back in this game, however. Kim Tae-kyun, no, like I said. All right, to top of the 8th inning. Wang Sung Bin will lead things off. Up and in, 1-0. Josu Ang into left field for Kim Mi-suk. Another one up in there for strike. 1-1. All right, the 1-2 pitch now to Wang Sung Bin. 1 for 3 on the day. A single in his last at bat. I do remember that. So the 1-2 pitch just sets up on the outside, and that's going to be another single back up the middle. And Wang Sung Bin is going to try to get this rally started for the old Lotte Gigantes. It's in a rain delay. It went into a rain delay at 7:30, so I've been doing this game, B-Rap. Here you go, Mary Kate. Oh, there's a Hanwha fan. Stuck in the middle there. No Gene Hyuka steps in now. Misses way up high. Ball 1. Had a pinch hits a home run to tie the game in the last time I streamed the Lotte. All right, so the 1-0 pitch misses low, 2-0. And bringing in your setup man in the 8th inning with a 5-run game. Excellent way to run through your bullpen arms in a season. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-1. As the 2-1 misses low with 3-1. Yeah, the tarp is still on in that game, guys. All right, the 3-1 pitch misses outside, and he walks them. Runners on first and second, nobody out.
Thank you for the recommendation, J1970.
Thank you, Jay. Welcome, welcome. Getting a half of a game here and a half of a game there, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmutz, as I'm reading all of your guys' names. So again, rain's still coming down in Daejeon. It's coming down not as hard as it was when they stopped the game, but there's another patch of rain coming behind. Is Lee Young-ha, the closer, warming up in the bullpen now. Gotta show those lights so you can throw the advertisement on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Reyes steps in, 1 for 3 on the day, misses low, 1-0. John J. Absolutely.
Thank you for subscription 2 months, J1970.
Thank you, Jay. Jay, always coming through. Is that?
Thank you for Star Balloons 33, J1970.
Jay making sure that he remains at the top of the top fan standings. The 2-0 counts now to Reyes. In there for a strike at the top of the zone, a 2-1. And the 2-1 is a foul away at 2-2. Yeah, I was like, John K. I don't know. I was like, must be John J. The 2-2 misses way outside, runs the count full, 3-2. Might be his last batter. 14 pitches already for Kim Tae-kyun. Nobody out. Runners on first and second, and a full count to Reyes. 3-2 is lifted up. Will slice foul into the stands, and it stays a 3-2. Yeah, Pikachu uniform. Trying to think about I want to get another uniform to wear on the Damas trip for Lotte. I can't decide if I want Pikachu, Squirtle, Powerpuff, or just a regular powder blue Lotte uniform. Is swing and a miss. A big out there on ball number 4. Yeah, the uniform. Yeah, but powder blue or Powerpuff Girls? All right, Handong Hee, a big swing, no ding there. You're gonna have to open up to the alternate uniforms, the collabs, if you're gonna be a Lotte fan. It's just the pink one, unfortunately. So 1-1 misses low. 2-1. Handong Hee 1 for 3 on the day. Maybe it's a pink powder or a powder pink. 2-2 count now. Two misses inside or runs it full. Another full count. A powder pink Powerpuff. Quad P. All right, the 3-2 pitch. Foul it away. Stays 3-2. Oh, let's throw another advertisement up. There we go. Those of you guys on YouTube, or you're lucky you don't have to watch all of these advertisements. Stare at the lights, advertisements. Stare at the lights, advertisements. As here comes the 3-2 pitch. Rolls over the third baseman. Error as he goes off of his glove. Tried to tag third before he got the ball. So Skelter, normally if you go onto so there's three different ways. Uh, Usually on Twitter, I usually post the weekly schedule. Also on YouTube, I post the weekly schedule, and not only do I post the weekly schedule, but you can actually I put up a poll so you can vote for the following week. And then also on SOOP, if you go to my channel, my actual channel, there's a what do I want to say here? There is a schedule tab, and you can look there as Yoon Dong Hee lifts that one, but it'll slice foul. Yeah, so there's a schedule, and I usually update that. I haven't up. I know tomorrow I'm doing the Kia game. Tomorrow I will definitely be doing the Kia game. I don't know who I'm doing Thursday yet, though, as that's Mrs. Outside. Saturday, I was supposed to go to the Kia game. I actually have tickets to go watch NC versus Kia, but it's supposed to rain, and the game may or may not be rained out, but I don't want to drive back in the storm. This is outside at 2-1. 26 pitches now. Steps off the back of the mound. Yeah, we'll be going to at the end of the end of next month, the 31st, we'll go to a Lotte game, as that's in there for strike. Man, it's 2-2. On the 31st of July, we'll go to the Lotte game, and then the 1st of August, we'll head to the NC game. They're still in a rain delay, Rice. As the 2-2 swing and a miss. Big swing there. Bases loaded, and they're not getting anybody in. Yeah, and there's a big storm coming in. Again, those of you guys that watch the stream all the time, Kiwi and Stefan are both at the game. The two guys that I go on my Damas Wegukan Hanguk Yagu tour with, they are both at the game, and they're going to message me when the tarp comes off. They said it's lightened up a bit as Go Sung Min looks at ball one up high. But you're in an hour and a half rain delay now, with more rain in the forecast. That misses low, 2-0. 29 pitches now from Kim Tae-hyun. Right, the 2-0 pitch. Rolls over at first baseman, grabs that one, steps on the bag, and that will end it with the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the eighth. Leaving the bases loaded, not taking advantage of the air, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so it sounds good, Skelter. Yeah. So I can tell you my plan. Again, there's a ton of rain in the forecast this week. So the plan is for tomorrow will be, again, tomorrow will be Kia and SSG. Thursday will either be Samsung and NC, or it'll probably be Samsung and NC, because the other game I was going to do is Lotte and Doosan, but since I'm doing them today. And ladies and gentlemen, the game was called in the Hanwha game. So Rice, the Hanwha game has just been called. They are not going to finish that game. They will not finish that game. Mary Kate, you've lucked out. Rice, I don't know if you've lucked out or not, but yeah, they've called it, so it will not be an official game. Mary Kate, I thought you also put money on. I thought you also put money on whatever it is. Kim Gi Jun out on the mound now. I thought you also had money on. Now I can't remember who. KT. That one is a popped up foul. 0-1. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're lucky then. All right. Poxy. Yep. Right to the 0-1 pitch to Pak Jun Soo is a fouled away 0-2. The 0-2 misses out of the zone. 1-2. Pak Jun Soo. 1-2 pitch, a big swing that is going to get down. Reyes will track it down, but Pak Jun Soo is going to head on into second base, diving and almost slides off the bag, but he'll be in there with a leadoff double. Taking his sweet time rounding first. Stepping in now, the younger. That is going to be a liner right to the second baseman. Good read by the runner on second. I believe they've got a pinch runner there. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Over that is definitely not Pak Jun Soo. And that'll be it. We'll have ourselves a pitching change here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the Hanwha and KT game has been called. So that game has been called according to. Yep, no game. It was called at 8:56. No game. So none of the stuff that happened in that game will count. Elsewhere around thy league, you've got Kium's up 5-0. The bottom of the eighth inning there. Look, LG did get another hit though, so that's 2 hits on the day. Kia's up a 10-3, top of the eighth inning, 1 out there. Then NC is up a 7-5, as it looks like all the home teams are in line to win. That game is only in the 6th inning, though. Lord, is that slow. 6th inning in that game. McLaughlin only 2 2/3 innings. Gave up 7 runs. Taylor 5 innings, gave up 4 earned. Have to worry if again Taylor is one of those guys that could be out. It is very possible that he is not going to be around much longer. He has just not been able to put it together for NC. NC's already made one move. That is the move from last week that they released Davison, even though he's been hitting extremely well. So a Taylor of 4.30 ERA on the season, 5-4. But I have to think that they're gonna try to go somebody else. So Hong Min Gi out on the mound now. 11 games, 5.1 innings. The lefty specialist. He will face Jo Soo Hang, one of the best songs in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Matthew Davison is now a Kiyomi hero. Lots of changes in the. All right, it's Jo Soo Hang, the 2-0 pitch now. And that's in there for a strike at 2-1. Yeah, Matt Davison was released by NC. I think they're going with a guy named Brian Grimm. NC now signed, or Davison is now signed with Kium. Kium also released Nathan Wiles after he came back from injury. So Wiles is gone. Kium is now done with their foreigners. You're only allowed to change 2 foreigners per season. And then Doosan released the 2 of their foreigners, as that's in there for a strike at 2-2. I took them off because I have the Hanwha game. So it's the Hanwha KT lineup. Since I'm doing the Lotte Doosan game because of the rainouts, I don't have time to switch everything, as that's way up high, 3-2. So if you actually look, it's still the Hanwha Stadium. I didn't even change the Hanwha Stadium. Oh, there we go. Now we're in Doosan. All right, the 3-2 pitch to Jo Soo Hang. That's a chopper up the middle. He's going to have to hurry. And moves the runner over. 2 away now. Brings up the number 6 hitter. Jo Soo Hang, Jo Soo Hang, Jo Soo Hang. I mean, it's the same. Like, I don't think it's as bad of an idea as everyone seems to make it out to be. Is that got him? That hits him on the shoulder. Head to first base, and runners now on first and third. So again, last year they went with the 2 foreigners, but both of their foreigners were not good. Puig hadn't played in a year, and now I can't even. What was his name? Contreras, or no? What was his name? Played for Samsung and then played for Kium last year. But that'll be it for him. I believe we'll have another pitcher as Lotte trying to keep this a 5-run game. Was it Contreras or what was his name? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's canceled. Yeah, they canceled it just before 9 o'clock. All right, Eugene Ha out on the mound now. No, Raul Cantara replaced Puig. As Park Chano steps in, looks at this strike one. He played for he played for Samsung in 2024, and then Kium signed him, and he started out really good. Then he actually went home because his wife had a baby, and then when he came back, he just wasn't very good. I mean, I can look it up here. Cardenas. Cardenas was his name. How was graduation for 442 to E30R? I have no idea what the other graduation was fine. I stumbled through my Korean speech. Uh, swing입니다. Then I had to go work at the other school, finish that. Then we we went to a Washik, which is why I didn't stream on Friday. The graduating students actually showed up to where we were. That is a foul away. Stays 1 and 2. So obviously, in Korea, if you're 18, you're allowed, or if you're 19, you're allowed to drink, or 18. It depends. It's a weird age thing. So they wanted to drink with their former teachers. As the 1-2 is up the middle, this shortstop grabs the ball from the second baseman, and that'll be a 3 away. We'll go to the 9th inning. Lotte down 5. Then after, so we ended up going to round 2, and round 2 is all the parents. So I've never met the parents until Friday. Like I had never met them before. So I ended up like till 11:30 or something like that, having teacher sodas with the parents. And then I had to get up early to prepare because I had to drive to Incheon on Saturday morning or Saturday at noon to for the Damaso Weigukan Hanguk Yago tour. Samsung, is it 7-6 now? They're still only in the 6th inning, though. That is ridiculous. How were they only? Was there a rain delay that I just didn't know about? All right, the top of the ninth inning. Kim Jong-un will be out on the mound at 29 games, 29 points, 2 innings, a 1 win, 2 losses, 6 holds, 182 ERA. All right, leading things off. Oops. Is Junmin J, the number 7 hitter. The 0-1 is a grounder up the middle. That's going to be trouble. Pak Chan-ho, the throw on the run and gets him. Fantastic play by Pak Chan-ho. There we go. All right, the number 8 hitter steps up now. Na Sung Yup, who is was the number 4 hitter, has been moved down into the bottom of the lineup. Nice to see Doosan not going with their closer in this situation. Na Sung Yup. That's in there for a strike on the outside, 0-1. The 0-1 misses down and in, 1-1. 1-1 pitch now. Misses outside at 2-1. Yoon Jun Ho back behind the plate. All right, the 2-2 pitch now. Swing and a miss, and another strikeouts from Na Sung Yup. He better take some time off. A month ago, he was hitting 400. Man, has he been bad lately? Hitting 205 in his last month. Is this Pak Jae-il? I have no idea who this is. Does not have music anyway. The 0-1 pitch, 1-1. Pak Jae-up. Pak Jae-up, the catcher. One fouled away, and now Lotte down to their final strike. Number 9 hitter coming up, or number 9 hitter up with. All right, thank you for checking in, Skelter. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully the rain is away. As the 1-2 swing and a miss, and that will end this game, ladies and gentlemen. That ends this one. It ends the other one. Doosan with a 5-0 victory. 8 hits for Lotte, 10 for Doosan, 1 error for Doosan. That allowed it to be bases loaded, but they got out of it to get the old victory. Again, I don't know a lot about this game. I started to stream. Yeah, perfect timing, Skelter. I started to stream the Hanwha KT game, but in at the end of the third inning, before the top of the fourth, it started to pour down rain. They put the tarps off, but so they called it after an hour and a half rain delay with more rain in the forecast. So switch to this one, and yeah. So I don't have a lot to say about it for a recap. Tomorrow I will be back for the SSG and Kia game at 6:30. So I believe it's Veneziano versus Nail out there, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday will be the Kium game for sure. Saturday most likely is going to be the Kium game also because of all the rain in the forecast. So it could be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday Kium game where that's the only game that gets even played in the league. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you, guys. No problem, Mary Kate. Glad you enjoying your victories and sharing your victories is also awesome. So thank you, guys. I will be back tomorrow night, 6:30 for SSG and Kia. So as always, until next time.